Hi, and welcome to the tour of the yard 2012. It's a beautiful September day, and I know that Martin's already done outside video. However, this is a little bit later in the season, and a lot of the flowers have opened up and some things have changed about the house. We're currently in the process of painting the trim, and we're doing it kind of a gray-brown, and I just planted some fall mums. And we have some burning bushes as well, and then the purple leaf sand cherry in the middle, that was already there. Okay. And my dwarf licorice is growing nicely in the planters, and then I've got a crazy amount of gourds that have come up from our gourd plant. Our squash plant didn't make it because of cucumber beetle, but the gourds definitely didn't seem to be bothered by that at all. So this is kind of our door color. You can't really see it because it's in the shade, but same color as the trim. And I've got some sweet peas growing up that have just started to flower, and a little bit of mess here on the front step because I've tried to paint the trim of this window today. And there's some zinnias. They're looking pretty awesome. Don't want to shade them. Nice, eh? And I just cut all the flowers off of the tops of the hostas. They were housing an awful lot of earwigs, and they had really stopped producing many new blossoms, so thought it was time to get rid of them. And I just planted this kind of bushy plant. I'm not sure what it is actually. We got it from local guy Reggie, who was taking up his garden at his apartment and wanted to give us some plants. And this is our fennel gone crazy. It smells awesome though. Some hollyhocks that I'll have next year, and my pincushion flowers, which I'm loving. They're a mixture of dark burgundy, white, and some light purple. See if I can find, there you go. There's some light purple. And these are my 4 o'clocks. Some of them are opening up right around now. And it is basically 4 o'clock. And the glads are all cut down. They're done for the year, but they were beautiful when they were in bloom. And our 2 water barrels. They're leaking right now, so we haven't really got much water from them this year. My tomato plant's gone wild. I've got to cut them back. It's crazy. I can't even find the tomatoes. I know they're there. And this is the Swiss chard / microgreen / cilantro and beets patch. And over there is the gourd plant. It's gone way across the lawn and up the tree. Yeah, let me see if I can find an example of a gourd. Oh, there's one right in there. You can just see it. Right there. So it's not ready to pick yet. Oh, I did the harvesting yesterday. So I'll let more grow up. And back here is what's going to end up being a perennial bed. I've got some bee balm over, that's the purple, over along the fence, and then this year I just planted some annuals, and I thought I'd get enough to do the whole thing, but it was just enough for half. So, and I put some Miracle Grow on them so they went crazy. And this little phlox plant that has seen better days, but it was beautiful when it was at its peak, and it was a nice little surprise. I didn't know it was back here. And then this is our garden. Still have green beans, and these are baking beans over here, and I replanted some peas. And then we've got some jalapenos Don't know if you can see the red one in there. Right in there. And carrots. And some more microgreens I just cut for our lettuce this afternoon for our lunch. And catnip. And some onions. And some more peas. And then this is hosta corner over here. I've put some things other than hostas here. Some new blue irises that we got from Reggie along the side of the fence. You can't really see them right now. More of that bushy plant. And then some blue irises along the back. And our compost bin and wood pile and brush pile, which hopefully we'll get rid of that brush pile soon. Martin's a little hesitant. I don't know why he likes to keep it around, but anyway. Guess the boy's gonna have his brush pile. And that's... Oh, actually, I'll take you around to the back of the house. Don't really have much for gardening or anything done there. But I'll show you what the trim color will look like on the windows. When we were in the store, we decided to get orange for the trim, and when we painted it, it was horrible. So we just decided to go with the door color, and then when we get our shutters and window boxes, we can do those second trim color. So that's it. Next year it might look quite a bit different. I'd like to have a fence put around the garden and then spread the garden out. Take away that tomato planter box, because what happens is they grow up and out away from the shed because the shed blocks some of the sunlight. So I don't want that to happen again. They've gone too crazy. So I'll plant them back closer to the fence and then spread the garden out so it's more like a square, and that will come to the planter box area. Lots of tomatoes and the cilantro flowers. They smell great. And they're pretty in bouquets. Alright. So that's it for this year. Do it again the same time next year.